Welcome everyone. This is the second part to the introduction that we did to how to create your own Framer plugin, where we showed how to install the dependencies and set up the project. Now let's dig a little bit deeper. So let's go to the editor. So in the last video we showed how to set up the project in your editor and install the dependencies. We followed the Framer documentation to start the plugin and to run it, showing that you need to check the show developer tools in order to view your plugin in the Framer app, and then it's linked to your editor only if you do the npm run dev. Like, you need to go to your terminal and be running your project. You need to do like this, and your project needs to be live on your local host in order to view it from your Framer application. So once we have all this done, based on the past video, we can start developing our plugin. Reality is, if you don't know anything about coding, this is going to be very hard for you. This is not a tutorial on how to code, on how to develop a plugin. This is just to show how it's structured and how you should be doing your plugin. But it's not going to be a coding tutorial. So once we have our project set up, we need to go to the app tsec document, and we'll see that this is the entry point of our Framer plugin. This is a regular React app that we can use Tailwind, we can use any libraries, any dependencies that we want, but we just need to follow some rules. I highly recommend reading the Framer developer documentation, where you will see a lot of examples, and I have to warn you that this API of Framer is very new, so it lacks a lot of functionality. I've done one plugin. I recently got into this Framer plugin community, and I have developed one plugin, and I had a lot of trouble because the API has a lot of limitations as of now. I want to get in touch with the team to let them know the difficulties that I have, but I haven't had the time yet. But don't worry if you can't solve a problem. Maybe it's not like an easy solution as of now. Probably if you are very good at coding, you can find a turnaround or another perspective to the problem, but the API lacks some functionality, and I think they already know because this is new. But just check out the documentation and you will see for yourself what the things that you can do that are a lot. So here you can see we can go to the introduction, and here we have it divided by different fields. The nodes, that is very important. To get our Framer nodes, we can get our selection, we can check the status of our nodes, the properties, their styling, everything. Then we can use components. We can also insert, delete, or drag components into our Framer via our plugin. We can also do a plugin based on the CMS. We can export data, import data, mess up with it, like change it, format it, everything. And also like assets. We can also insert SVGs, images, text styles, color styles, everything. So this is divided. I mostly recommend nodes for beginners. You need to understand this. This is very important. The framer.getSelection function. This allows you to receive the nodes that the user is selecting on their Framer application. For example, if they select a component, if they select two nodes, if they select a stack or the whole page. And after using the getSelection, you can do cool stuff like changing the color, the styles, checking for some information, checking the links, everything. So to see more about the structure, this is your entry point, and as I said, this is a regular React app, so you can use context, you can use hooks, and I have this application where I have my functions in here, and I don't want to show that code, but because it's very messy and it will be very confusing. But you can divide your app in different folders. You can set some documents for the UI, for creating useful and reusable components. You can use folders for your functions and everything. So basically this is the regular React way of doing it, and if you know coding, you should be good. So I did this video because someone commented that they wanted to be a little bit more in depth, and I'm sorry, but I can't go. I'm sorry, but I can't go deeper than this because my channel is focused on Framer, not the coding part. At least as of now, I'm doing the Framer Spanish community and basing all my work in Framer. So I hope this was helpful for you. You can use the documentation and to know that this is a regular React app. You can use Tailwind. I've used Tailwind and applied it, so it's okay. And I hope this was helpful for you.